Hi, uh, welcome back to another video from Daisy ASMR. I hope you're doing great. So today's video we are going to look at the major freedom fighters of India. We'll be reading through some facts and information about the freedom fighters of India. So let's begin with Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Rajendra Prasad, born 1884, died on 1964, 28th February, was an Indian politician, lawyer, activist, journalist, and scholar who served as the first president of India from 1950 to 1962 for more than 12 years. As the Indian president, he was a supporter of Mahatma Gandhi. Prasad was jailed during Satyagraha of 1931 and the Quit India movement of 1942. Prasad served as Food and Agriculture Minister at central level upon independence in 1947. Prasad was unanimously elected as the first president of India, also called Ajatasattu, means person with no enemies. Okay, that is about Rajendra Prasad. That's about Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Now let's look at the next one, who is Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri, born 1904, died on 1966, 11th January, was an Indian politician and statesman who served as the second Prime Minister and sixth Home Minister of India. He promoted White Revolution, a national campaign to increase the production and supply of milk. Underlining the need to boost India's food production, Shastri also launched the Green Revolution to increase food production, especially in the states of Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. So that's the next one. They are all the real national heroes which led us to independence, and they are the real freedom fighters. Now we are going to look at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, born on 31st October 1875, died on 15 December 1950, commonly known as Sardar, was an Indian lawyer, influential politician leader, barrister, and statesman who served as India's first Home Minister and first Deputy Minister of India. He is also called the Iron Man of India and Unifier of India. He is called the Iron Man of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So that's about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Now let's have a look at Bhagat Singh. He's my favorite to be. He's one of my favorite freedom fighter because he was. If you look at his history, it's like he was born on 27 September 1907 and died on 23 March 1931 at the age of 20. He was like 27 years old when he was hanged to death. A charismatic revolutionary participated in the mistaken murder of a junior British police officer, which was a form of retaliation for the death of an Indian nationalist. He later took part in the symbolic Central Legislative Assembly bombing case in Delhi and a hunger strike in jail, which resulted in sympathetic coverage in Indian-owned newspaper, which turned him into a household name in Punjab region. So, if you look at the case of Bhagat Singh, let's see what's he was accused of murdering a British police officer in India. So he's a colonial revolutionary who participated in a mistaken murder of junior British police officer in December 1928 in what was retaliation for the death of an Indian nationalist. And for that reason, he was hanged till death on the day of.
Relax. Try to sleep.
I mean, on the day of.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Relax and try to sleep.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was hanged to death by the.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Yeah, he was hanged to that in the Lahore Central Jail, Pakistan. So Bhagat Singh had returned to Punjab governor just before his execution that he and his associate had fought like soldiers to free their motherland from British colonial rule. They should be granted the honor of dying like soldiers. However, the Punjab governor paid no heed to the request. He just died like a layman. So that's about Bhagat Singh. Now we have got Subhash Chandra Bose. Let's look at Subhash Chandra Bose. Born on 1897 and died on 18 August 1945, soon after the independence of India, was a nationalist. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was famously called Netaji. His supreme patriotism made him the great hero of India. His famous slogan, "तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा," means you give me some blood and I'll give you freedom. And Delhi Chalo. He formed Azad Hindu Fauj and made several contributions to India's freedom struggle, known for his militant approach and socialist policy which he used to gain independence. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Now we have few more. We have Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru was born in Allahabad on 14th of November 1889. He completed his early education at his home under private tutors. At the age of 15, he went to England at Harrow School. After 2 years, he went to Cambridge for further studies. In London, he completed his degree in law and became a barrister. In 1912, he returned to India and straight jumped into politics. He is known for his love and affection towards children. After his death, 14th November is celebrated as Children's Day, marking his birth anniversary. That's about Jawaharlal Nehru. Now we have got Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Gopal Krishna Gokhale, born May 9, 1866, died on February 1915, was a social reformer who found a citizens organization to work for the relief of underprivileged in India. He is among the moderate nationalists in the independence movement. Mahatma Gandhi's political guru was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He was the political guru of Mahatma Gandhi. And finally, we have there are many more. Obviously, there are many more freedom fighters and people who struggled for the independence of India. But we are not just going to look at the few of the main important ones, like most important ones. But there are far too many which I can include in a video. There are the history is vast and there are a lot of people who has been part of this movement. But we are just going to include the best of it, best of it in the sense who was very relevant in the history of independence of India. So last and final, it would be Chandrasekhar Azad. Chandrasekhar Azad was one of the most important freedom fighters in the history of Indian independence movement. After the death of its founder, Ram Prasad Bismil Azad reorganized the Hindustan Republican Association (HRA), born on July 23, 1906, to Pandit Sitaram Tiwari and Jagran Devi in the Bavara village in Madhya Pradesh. Asad's mother wanted him to be a Sanskrit scholar, so she sent him to Kashi Vidyapit for his education. He was attracted to the ideas of independence and joined the non-cooperation movement launched by Mahatma Gandhi. At the age of 15, on being presented before the district magistrate, he was given the name Asad, his father Chandra, and his home as jail. So that's interesting. He was given the name Asad, his father Chandra, and his home as jail. So that's all about the major freedom fighters of India. So we have looked at, if I want to name them again, we have looked at Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the first president of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri, who was another politician and second prime minister of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Bhagat Singh, who died at a very young age because mm, he was mistaken for the murder of a junior British police officer, which was a form of retaliation for the death of an Indian nationalist. We also looked at Subhash Chandra Bose, who said that तुम मुझे खून दो मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा. You give me some blood and I'll give you freedom. We also looked at Jawaharlal Nehru, who was another Prime Minister of India, who did his education in England, and his anniversary is celebrated as Children's Day in India, 14th November. It's celebrated as Children's Day. We also looked at Gopal Krishna Gokhale, who was Mahatma Gandhi's political guru. Also, finally, we had a look at a profile of Chandrashekhar Azad. He was one of the most important freedom fighters, and he was part of the non-cooperation movement launched by Mahatma Gandhi. So that's what I wanted to discuss to you. Like I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope you find it a good, informative, and do let me know your feedback through the comments. Have a wonderful day.